probably wouldn't have said it 2 or 3 months ago, but Cyriel Dessers is attracting interest. Who would have thought it from Italy? Obviously, they'll know him. Rangers signed him from Cremonese, and Verona and Torino both linked this morning. Reports from Italy. Now, I jest, but 2 or 3 months ago, you couldn't imagine anybody being linked with them. Had they been, or having said that, Sam Lammers went to Utrecht, albeit on loan. But you wouldn't have expected anybody major to be interested in him. Reports have come out today. A bit of a dilemma, I would imagine, for Rangers, given he's hit this purple patch. What do you think? Would you sign and have a replacement lined up, or is he a not for sale?
Well, I mean, as you say, I mean, it's what a turnaround. I mean, I did my match report. I was obviously at the game with Scott on Saturday at St Mirren, and I did my match report after the game just on the turnaround. I mean, it's only 7 days earlier that basically the fans have been telling, they were basically sat, they could have been chanting "do one Dessers," given the chances he missed at Dumbarton, and then by the end of the game, obviously it's St Mirren, it's a nice one, Cyriel. So I mean, it's what a turnaround. I think that's just emblematic of the sort of impact that Philippe Clement's had on several members of the squad. You can see it for quite a few players, whether it be John Lundstrom or Ridvan Yilmaz, even I think, Tavernier and Goldson to an extent, they were getting so much stick at the start of the season, and now all of them are sort of, crucial with the sort of turnaround this team. Dessers, it's, I think he'd only scored 3 goals before the new manager came in. Now it's a goal every other game. It's 9 and 8, 18 appearances. I mean, it's, isn't a remarkable turnaround. Listen, I don't think any Rangers fan's going to sit there and look at Cyriel Dessers and go, he is undoubtedly Rangers' first choice, number 9 going forward. I think they would think they can find somebody who's more reliable, certainly. But he's hitting form, and at this moment, he's got the jersey on merit. As I say, the goal scoring record he's got, he's 12th and 12th this season. He's on course for 20 goals this season, and if you'd said that at the start of the season, I think most people would have taken, for a new striker in his first season in Glasgow to come in and get 20 goals. So the fact that he's now getting some interest, I don't think it's a surprise based on his latest figures, but it's maybe one case of when you look. It's a case what happens when you look at stats rather than the sort of eye test. I mean, I still think he's a bit clumsy. His first touch isn't great at times. He can be erratic in front of goals. His finishing's not always reliable, as I said. So, will Rangers look to cash in on this month? Only if they can get somebody else in, and even then, I'm not sure, because at the end of the day, right now he's their only fit, what you call out and out striker. Fabio Silva's been brought in. I think we all agree he's probably more suited to sort of playing off the left-hand side. So I'm still not entirely convinced they would be willing to let him go. Only I think if they thought they were going to get the money back. They paid an awful lot of money for him in the summer. I think if they thought they could get the £4.5 million back for him, that might tempt them, and they could go and, who knows, invest that in a Lawrence Shankland or somebody else. But I'm not convinced unless it's something that's really worth the while that they would consider doing it this month, just because of the lack of numbers they've got in that position at the moment.